Hi viewers, welcome to Elite Academy. My name is Joseph. So before I start solving this question, I would like to remind you that you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get notified when a new content is uploaded. So let us start solving this question here. So we have a function of x here, function of x, which is x squared plus 6x minus 7. So the first step here, we find the roots. So let us pick a number here. When x is equals to, we can pick any number, but let us start with 1. So we substitute 1 into this equation here. So you're going to have 1 squared plus, this is 6 into 1 minus 7. So this is 7 minus 7. So it is going to give us 0. So we move to another number which is above 1, so that we see if we are going to get a positive number or a negative one. So when x is equals to 2, so let us substitute 2 into this equation. So we'll have 2 squared plus 6 into 2 minus 7. So this one is 4 plus 12, it is 16. 16 minus 7, we're going to get 9. So it has given us a positive number. So it means the root lies between x, which is below 1, and x is equals to 2, because we are seeing when x is below 1, definitely you're going to get a negative number, and then when x is 2, you're going to get a positive number. So it means the root now lies between 1, x is equals to 1, and x is equals to 2. So it lies between 1 and 2. But here we cannot use 1 because 1 is going to give us 0. So we're going to use 2. So let us write the Newton Raphson method now, or the Newton Raphson formula. So it is x minus the function of x over the first derivative of x. So our x is this one here, x is equals to 2. Our function of x is the equation x squared plus 6x minus 7, and then the first derivative of x is equals to, now we are differentiating this, so we're going to get 2x, it is 2x, this 2 comes before x, and then we subtract 1 to the power. So then when we differentiate 6x, we're going to remain with 6. So let us substitute these values now into this formula. So our x is 2 minus the function of x. It is this one here, but now substituting the value of x with 2. So we're going to have 2 power 2 plus 6 into 2 minus 7 over the first derivative of x. It is this one, but now replacing the value of x with 2. So it is 2 into 2 plus 6. So here we're going to have 2 minus, this is 4. This one is going to give us 12 minus 7 all over. This one is 4. When we add to 6, I want to get 10. So we solve this one here, then we take 2 minus the answer. So I'm going to get x0, our x1, not x0, to be 1.10. So this is the first iteration now. So we move to the second iteration. So the formula is just the same. We'll move on until we get x value which cannot change anymore. So that one is going to be our root. So the formula is just the same. X minus the function of x over the first derivative of x. So our x our x, now we are going to use the x which we have obtained from the previous calculation. So you're going to use 1.10. So 1.10 minus the function of x. It is the one in the equation here, but now we replace the value of x with 1.10. So 1.10 squared plus 6 into 1.10 minus 7 all over the first derivative of x, but now replacing the value of x with 1.10. So we're going to have 2 1.10 and then plus 6. So we solve this one here, and then you take 1.10 minus the answer. We're going to get 1.001. So this one is going to be our x2 for our second iteration. So now we move to the third iteration. Move to the third iteration. So here our x, we're going to use the one which you have obtained previously. So it is 1.001, and then our function of x is just the same, which is x squared plus 6x minus 7. Then our function of x, it is also the same, so it is 2x plus 6. So the formula is just the same, the first derivative of x. So our x is this one now, 1.001 minus the function of x. It is the formula, but the equation, but now replacing the value of x with 1.001. So 1.001 squared plus 6 into 1.001 minus 7 all over 2 into 1.001 plus 6. So this one is going to give us 1. We first calculate this one here, and then you take 1.001 minus the answer. So you're going to get 1.00. So we move to the fourth iteration, or the fourth approximation. So the formula is just the same. Our x is this one here. So 1.00 minus 1.00 squared plus 6 into 1.00 minus 7 all over the first derivative of x, which is 2 into 1.00 plus 6. Yeah. So you're going to get 1.00 minus. So this one is going to give us 1 plus 6, which is 7. 7 minus 7, it is 0. So 0 over, this one is going to give us 2, plus this one, it is 8. So 1.00 minus this one here, going to get 1.00. So we have noticed that our x, the third iteration, is equals to the fourth iteration, which is equals to 1.00. So now this becomes our root. So our root is equals to 1.00. So just like that. So thank you for watching, and welcome so much.